Hey, my name is Tina Sanders. I am in Special Ed 470 with instructor Dr. Kira Taylor. The lesson plan I chose to go with was the one on operating and algebraic thinking, and I did that on a first grade South Carolina standard. My summary was to teach students to add using pictures and math manipulatives. Discuss how addition can be used in real life, such as at home, and give students a worksheet with addition problems. Each problem will have a box for the student to draw pictures that represent the corresponding number. They can then count the pictures in order to solve the problem. This went with the standard of recognize how counting relates to addition and subtraction. I feel like things I would keep the same is the activities pretty much explain themselves, as far as you have a box here with so many items in it and a box here with so many items. You got 5 plus 4, 5 items here, 4 items here. To count those, they just count each item, and that is adding the two numbers together. I would keep that the same. I feel like that's helpful. It gives them something to look at and something to count. Something I didn't include that I would include next time, I think, I have worked with some children in observation time that do what's called touch math, and it teaches them how to think of the number and add it in their head. I think that would be important. Each number, 0 through 9, of course 0 doesn't have a touch point, has a touch point, and you kind of memorize where those touch points are. I think it would be a good thing to add into the lesson to help the students. They still count because they count the touch points, but it teaches them to do it mentally. So that could help them progress to the next level of not counting to get their addition answer, counting the objects, but maybe counting the numbers in their head or using their fingers. I feel like that would be the next step up, and it gives them something to think about and something to consider. That's different from the lesson that I already gave and the activities I already put in for the students to do. Some of the other things I would change is for some of the students with special ed, maybe give them more one-on-one time. If they're having trouble counting, if they don't know their numbers and they don't know the order and they can't count, that would cause a major problem when coming to counting numbers and in order to add them. So I would work with them more personally, make sure we get those numbers memorized, and so that they can progress with their adding and subtracting, the different things. For analyzing and reflecting on my practice, to model that for the students, I think I could pair them together and have them look and say, all right, explain what you did to your friend. Tell them how you got your answer. And so they could go through and think back, here's my numbers, here's what I decided to draw in my boxes, and this is how I got my answer. I counted each one. This would help them reflect on how they got their answer. It would also refresh it for their friend or their partner and help them analyze exactly how they got their answer so they could use that in their future. I feel like that upgrades both students' learning and helps both of them analyze and both of them reflect on each other's answers. I hope I enjoy this class, and thank you very much.